Hello and welcome to another Maintenance Right on Schedule tutorial video. My name is David, and in this video, we'll continue our inventory series and cover how you can attach an item from your inventory to a relevant maintenance task. I do want to take a moment to mention just how powerful this feature is. It's going to take a little bit of effort to set up properly for the items in your inventory, and if you have a large number of items, we do have a bulk upload method. It requires some additional work by our team, but if you're interested, please reach out at support@MaintenanceROS.com and we can talk about what's required. But no matter which method you use, once everything is set up, our system will automatically pull the correct items from your inventory, update your current quantity, and show them as being used as part of that maintenance task. This means you won't have to remember to go in and manually update which parts you used every time you do work on your boat. That should result in a significantly more accurate inventory. Okay, enough talk about how awesome it is. Let's see how to do it. There are two methods you can use to attach an inventory item to a task. I'm going to start off here on our inventory page, and we need to find the item in our inventory. Now, since we don't have too many inventory items set up in this example account, this isn't hard. But if you have some more, we have various ways that you can search or drill down through your various storage locations to help speed up the process. I've made another video which covers that topic, which should be checking out in the pop-up banner above. Now let's go ahead and select my Volvo oil filter, which brings us to the inventory parts detail page. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here, and we have a section called Associated Tasks. Nothing's listed at the moment, but we can come over and click the Add button. Now we have the option to associate this Volvo oil filter with any of our maintenance tasks. To do that, we hit the pick button, and I know that this filter is used whenever we do an oil and filter change on our engines. So I'm going to search using the term oil, and we've got a few results here. Now this filter is specific to our engines, which means there's one, and starboard engine, there we go. So that's because we've got a catamaran, we get to do it twice. Now I'm going to go ahead, start off, let's select this maintenance task for my port engine. Now when we complete this task, we're going to use one oil filter. So the consumed quantity will be 1. Now we still need to capture that starboard engine, so let's add another task. This time, pick the task, it still has our oil search. I'm going to come over and select the starboard engine this time. Hit select, and now we consume one oil filter each time we do an oil change on our starboard engine. Now I can go ahead and hit save, and back on our inventory parts detail page, come back down to the bottom, we can see the appropriate tasks are listed. If I click on the task itself, we can see the parts that'll be used each time we complete the task. And in the future, every time we go into the system and complete this task, the task will automatically prompt you to confirm the use of the part out of our inventory. Now, one other neat thing I want to show you before we move on to the second method, and that's back on our inventory page. Once you've started associating parts to your maintenance tasks, we'll show you if you have any upcoming tasks that require parts and how many parts they require. This is yet another way to plan ahead, adding things to your shopping list if you need to resupply, and it's going to give you a much more detailed picture of what's happening on your boat. Now let's move on and talk about the second method that you can use to attach inventory items to maintenance tasks. This time, I'm going to come over and go to my equipment page, and I'm going to go ahead and find our generator. Now for this tutorial, I'd like to attach some oil from my inventory to an oil change on the generator. So I'm going to search through my maintenance tasks to try and find the oil change, which, hiding right in front of my face. There it is. So I'm going to select the task itself. Now we need to come up to the drop-down menu at the top, and we're going to select Edit Task. Now this page has all of the information about its task, about the task itself, when it's scheduled, the equipment that it's associated with, all the important stuff. But what we're looking for is the prompts. Now, specifically, what I want to do is prompt for a specific part. On the right-hand side here, we have a drop-down that will list all of the parts we have in our inventory. Again, this could be a bit of a long list, so you can also use this as your search box. I know I've got 15W40 oil, so I'm going to go ahead and just select that one. Now it's going to ask us how many liters get used for the oil change because we set this up to be tracked in liters. Now I know for the generator, the capacity is 4.3 liters. So type that in, come all the way down, and we will hit save. Now once that's done, the task page shows the amount of oil required to complete the task. And not only that, if we come back to our generator page here, we can see a summary of all of the parts that's going to be needed to work on the generator. I think that's really cool. Gives you a lot of information in a lot of different places. And that is going to wrap up this tutorial on how to associate your inventory with your maintenance tasks. We've worked really hard to integrate inventory management seamlessly throughout the entirety of MaintenanceROS. I do truly believe that this is a game changer in terms of helping you stay organized and manage your boat. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to check out all our other tutorial videos on the other exciting things you can do with our inventory feature. See you next time.